I'm Garrett.
And I'm Carolyn.
And we're Diary of a Family.
And we are living life intentionally with you. We are a little late getting started this evening.
We've been rushing like chickens with our head cut off all week.
Not that bad.
Not that bad.
We're going to give you a recap of what we've been doing this week. It's been absolutely awesome fun. I know Garrett hasn't put an event up, so normally those of you who pop on with us get a little notice that we're going live, but we're going to flow with it, and a lot of you will just have to catch up later on.
I guess so.
We are here at Albuquerque, New Mexico for the Balloon Fiesta.
Yes, it's been amazing so far.
We did it through Fulltime Families. We did a rally. So there you go, our shirts. We're matching. All
Represent.
of us got shirts. And we actually started our rally on Monday prior to the Balloon Fiesta.
Yes.
Opening day was yesterday. And tell us about yesterday, because you crewed.
I did. So crewing is when you help a pilot get their balloons set up. Let me pull this down just a tad.
He's doing a little audio adjustment for you guys here.
So what it means basically is you help them unfurl the balloon, you help them with the crown line, you help them do what is called a cold pack, which is blowing cold air into the balloon.
You could also be in charge of crowd control.
Yes, making sure people don't cross over lines. There are certain lines that are very important that you don't cross, and all kinds of stuff. But you listen to the pilot tells you what to do, and you do it.
And then there's these things called zebras.
Zebras, they are awesome. They were all over the place. They are basically the ground floor directors. They watch over the balloons, make sure that they're following protocol, and
they're the ones that finally give the pilot the thumbs up, all's clear.
They start blowing the whistles. They say, if you're ready to go, you start blowing whistles, and you
thumbing up.
Yep. So we've had quite the day. I don't want to give all of it away because
totally immersed in it. If it's something that you want to do, get it on your bucket list.
Yes.
Find a way to do it and do it.
One thing we'll probably do differently than we did this year is probably stay later.
Longer.
Yeah. We did not realize when we got here that we could stay 2 weeks.
We're only staying for the length of the rally.
Yeah.
But Balloon Fiesta goes on for a whole nother week.
Yes, it does. And so we were super bummed, and the crew that I was helping out with was super bummed. They're like, oh, what?
Okay, so how do you get on a balloon team?
Basically, you either get introduced to someone who is a pilot, or when you're on the field or something, and you ask if you need help. Or the second thing is you can go to what is called the Chase Crew registration, and you can talk to them, and they can let you know, hey, we have spots needed, and they help fill in the blanks for people that need crew, because it's not a one-man job.
No.
Lifting these balloons up is at least a 4-person minimum job, and that's for the little balloons.
All right, Garrett, so if they want to just walk onto the field and get on a crew, what time do they need to be there?
I'd say about 5 a.m.
5 a.m. is the latest they should arrive?
Yes, 5 a.m.
So there you go. This is definitely an early morning person's thing.
Yes.
But I woke the kids up this morning at, what time was it? 6 o'clock, got them ready, and joined Garrett and the team on the field. The balloon was stretched out. Hi, X marks this spot. Welcome to the live stream. I know you didn't get a notification because we've been behind the ball, 8 ball, and we didn't put in...
We were rallying, so
rallying.
It's really tough to kind of keep on top of everything. For sure.
Be glad we're live.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and show you guys, now that we have people here, a short recap of some of the things we saw today.
Yes. goodness. It's been a blast. Like I said, get it on your bucket list. Make sure you go. If you're strong and healthy and want a chance possibly to ride in a balloon, join a crew for them.
And you might have a possibility. The pilot gets to choose who he wants to take up with him. And I was lucky enough to be able to go up today, which was pretty cool, I have to say. But I don't want to give away the entire story because it gets more interesting.
He's good. Oh, and you guys are hearing fireworks in the background.
That's fireworks from the balloon fiesta.
So even if you're not a morning person and you don't want to get up and go to the field at dark 30, you can stay in your campsite, have the balloons fly over you, or go to a vantage point where you can see them in the morning at about 7, 8, 9 in the morning. And then in the evening they have evening glow, and they don't launch the balloons, but they fill them all up and they fire them off, and
it's a wonderful light show.
And then they have skydivers that have fireworks, and then you have hi, nomadic idea. Hold on a second, we'll answer that question. And then they have a big fireworks show, which is what's going on. And what I like is that they don't wait until 10 p.m. to do the fireworks. It's 7:50 here Mountain Time, and they're shooting them off now. So you can get your kids home to bed at a decent time to be ready to go if you're going to be up at
4 a.m., 5 a.m.
5 a.m., 5:30 to get
So
there.
they do really schedule it around that early morning, because that's really the coolest part, seeing hundreds and hundreds of balloons float over Albuquerque. Blah, 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 blah. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. So.
Well, put it on your bucket list. Get here to Albuquerque, New Mexico for the International Balloon Fiesta. You won't regret it. Come just be ready to jump in and experience everything. So, RV Underway, hello.
Hey
How
guys.
are you?
We're starting to get some people joining.
Yes.
So, for Nomadic Idea, yes, we are using OBS. And stay tuned for our announcement coming up very soon, because if you're wanting to learn how to use it,
he's got some great news
some
coming up. So that's coming up towards the end of this video. RV Underway, how are you tonight? Where are you in the world?
Yes, we are. We really want an M50. Are you shooting with it now? Yes. We actually got
our poor M50.
Yes, our poor M50 is literally taking a beating right now. And the back screen doesn't work. We've been having intermittent battery power issues, which I think it's something to do with the connections inside. The batteries seem to be fine.
And then what happened today when you took it up in the balloon?
When we landed, we had a hard landing. And I have this little shroud that goes over the front, so it kind of blocks the extra glare from the lens. Well, from the sun or from the other bright lights. And that shattered inside the balloon basket.
It's just a piece of plastic specially molded.
It's probably a $5 piece to get replaced, so it's not a huge deal.
What's really cramping our style is not being able to use that viewfinder.
Yes.
To line up our shots and do our vlog, where we usually hold up the camera and we see where we are in the shot, and then we make sure that our background is good, and then we vlog. I'm
actually going to try, before we get on the road tomorrow, at least have a tech there. There's a Canon booth here. Canon is one of the major sponsors.
One of the major sponsors.
Because it's picture perfect. That's their big motto. And I don't think I ever took a bad picture.
You can't take a bad picture at the Balloon Fiesta. I mean, unless you're just shooting the ground.
Check our Instagram out and see some of the great stuff. Videos, Instagram, RV Diary of a no, that's our email. Diary of a Family on Instagram or Facebook, and you can see videos of the rally and of the Balloon Fiesta and the things that we have been up to the last week.
So going back to the rally, I want to share some of my positives / negatives of the rally that we've been. So this is a Fulltime Families rally. You can look up Fulltime Families online. It is for families that are full-time on the road with kids. It does kind of eliminate those who are, retired and their kids are grown and aren't living with them. But we've actually had quite a few grandparents join throughout the week.
Join their families,
come in. It would have been fun to have your mom here, but that didn't happen.
If we would have known that was an option, we could have presented that as an option to her.
it's a really busy month for your mom, but
Yeah.
so I have really enjoyed the fact that the kids can find friends. I'm gonna hang on. The wind has kicked up, and I don't want this to fall over. We should get some sandbags
Yeah.
for our tripod.
From a new car.
Because, I mean, seriously, we've had this is how the screen got busted on the back.
Yes.
It fell over in a wind and got knocked on the ground.
Quite crazy. I don't even know why this wind is coming
No,
this way. This is nuts.
This is kind of, well, this is our wind tunnel. It's kept us nice and cool. We've had some hot days here.
Yeah.
So that's one of the hard things. We are boondocking, so we've had limited power. We've turned our AC on maybe 3 times for like an hour or 2. Usually in the afternoon when it's hottest and Edison is down for a nap.
Yep.
Because we don't want to put him in that dark hole and make him roast.
Yeah.
So the heat, but really we had a couple of nice cool cloudy days and we had a rainy day. What I've enjoyed about doing this rally with 47 other families,
It was amazing.
I could trust that my kids would run off and find a friend and stay out of trouble, and if they were in trouble, another adult would say, hey, are you supposed to be doing that? It was kind of like living in, that whole it takes a village to raise a child.
Yeah, it's a small temporary community of people that basically are doing the same kind of lifestyle as you, so you instantly have at least one thing in common, which makes it a lot easier to get to know people and build relationships.
We're in this parking lot that's kind of separated from the rest of the huge lots filled with other RVers here for the
There's
festival.
thousands. They
Thousands of
estimate that
RVs.
there's going to be 800,000 people coming
through.
through this year for the Balloon Fiesta.
It's been a madhouse. It's been nuts. But our little group has filled up this back parking lot. We only have one entrance for cars to come in and out. It's very secluded, so it's very safe for the kids.
Yeah.
And we just laid down ground rules for our 8.5-year-old, our almost 6-year-old, and we said, look, let us know where you're going. Stay out of people's trailers. That way, if you've moved to another location, we can just walk the row, and we can find you. If you're inside somebody's trailer, we can't find you. Some parents have given their kids walkie-talkies, saw those on their belts. Other people have used some other technology that allows them to find them on their phone.
Yeah.
Put a fence around them.
One of them had one that was like a 3G walkie-talkie, so you could see where they're going, but you could also go and talk to them.
Yeah.
This little kind of box thing.
There's
kind
a
of cool.
lot of cool technology out there now. So, RV underway, South Alabama near Lake Eufaula. I hope I said that right. Eufaula. Great campgrounds and around here, so are slowly venturing out farther and farther. Been RVing for 1 year this month. Looking forward to going full time next year. RV
That's
underway.
Awesome.
Congratulations for making that decision to kind of leap into this lifestyle.
If you have a family, I highly suggest that you go and you look at a link in our description for Fulltime Families.
Yes.
Consider joining this awesome organization. And really, if you don't have a family, if it's just you as a couple, consider another group that's really cool as well called the Road Life Project.
Road Life Project, yes. And they are starting to do meetups for everyone, including singles, couples, and people with kids.
Yep.
So getting them all together, giving them something to do, there's always something there for them.
It's awesome.
X marks the spot. None of us old folks around. I know. I miss you guys so much. And really,
You
I
guys
think that
could have come this way.
Full-Time Families needs to make like their grandparents' branch. They really do.
Yeah. But, I mean, they allowed grandparents to come.
Yeah.
So we could have just said, hey, they're our grandparents. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sure you're going to hear from Emma and Timothy some of their experience. Maybe we'll have them sit down and do a kids only video all about the balloon fiesta, because we've visited the balloon museum.
That was cool.
We visited Albuquerque Museum of Natural History.
Yep.
They have a really cool display that the kids were just like gaga over, and you're gonna get to see that as well.
I think we shot about 3 or 4 months worth of footage.
Just in the last week, so super excited to share it all with you
Yeah,
guys.
it's gonna be awesome. You're gonna be ballooned out by the new year.
But we have the Natural History Museum kind of thrown in.
Yeah, we have
there,
a few other things that we saw here in Amarillo, in Albuquerque. My brain wants to go Oregon. Go to Mazuz.
We've been in. Now I'm going to say it wrong and say Albuquerque. We've been in Amarillo for several months, and so it's hard for us to retrain our brain where we're at.
All this town had to have was a B or something like that.
Just a different letter, not A. It's like all of our other counterparts. They're always like, yeah, I look out my window and sometimes I'm like, where am I today? I forget.
Yeah.
What city am I in? What state am I in? RV Underway have heard about the Road Life Project. We are older and the boys are grown, but we'll check into Road Life Project. Do so.
Yeah.
We highly recommend it. We know both Todd and Tony, and they are like two of the big ones that are kind of,
they're running the project.
It's their baby, it's their thing, and they've gotten quite a few other people on board to make it work. We have our health insurance through the Road Life Project. We have our mailing through them, and then just getting to know Todd, we actually have our residency with Todd at the RV park there in Texas. So if you want to know more about that, just email us at rvdiaryofafamily at gmail.com, and we can get into more of a conversation about that. So, and
I'm gonna get a link soon. I just need to have the time to do it for the Road Life Project. It will be an affiliate link, but it's awesome because we're talking about it. We're directing you to go check out the organization. It's 66 right now.
Is it yours says 66? Mine says 75. That's a huge difference.
Yours hasn't updated yet.
Oh, there it is, 68. Okay.
It's supposed to get down to...
I was like, it doesn't feel like 75 anymore.
It's supposed to get down to 47 degrees tonight.
So that's the temperature. The wind started kicking up just before we went live, and it's cooled off really quickly. So, X marks the spot. You joined a Road Life Project. That's awesome, and you got your health insurance through them. So, if you start using that on a regular basis with primary care, etc., we may pick your brain for like feedback and maybe interview you specifically about that, or find out if that's something that could help Tony out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we have to be a little careful on how we discuss
Road Life Project.
Well, no, health insurance.
Oh, health insurance, right? Because we're not licensed or anything.
Yeah.
But if you're just sharing your experience, we haven't used it yet, so we haven't experienced it yet. We pray we don't have to use our health insurance.
X marks the spot. There is if you go to the roadlifeproject.com, there is a Find a Tech tab, I believe, in the website. You can actually go find a mobile tech in your area through there. It's kind of like on a map. Right now it's kind of localized because they're just getting information in, but that's where you would find that.
Yeah, and
or you could call Todd.
If you meet a tech who's licensed and everything, then let them know that they can be a part of this, and it can get them more business. So the whole plan is all over the states, you'll be able to find a tech, and it helps those who are techs and who are traveling, because then they can just say, ping, this is my location this week or next week, and
schedule something out with them.
So that's the plan, to make it easier for us RVers to find mobile techs, and a lot of times find mobile techs who are RVers themselves.
Yep.
So so are we done with balloons?
I think we're done with balloons. Our national adventure.
Hello,
hey guys.
hello.
Welcome.
Hey, make sure you're on here because Garrett's gonna announce, and you've got your little cameo. So hang on there, okay?
All right. So
super excited. We're gonna do this.
Do we want to tell the story of how it came about, or do we want to just talk about it? Talk about the channel.
No, let's just. Okay, drum roll. Garrett's gonna tell you what he's been doing.
I'm starting a new YouTube channel. Yay!
Is that a coyote you're hearing howling? No, it's our neighbor's puppy.
Yeah, he there's a dog that gets lonely when he's by himself, and right now he's by himself.
He's by himself. They are at the balloon fiesta with our eldest.
The evening glow.
Yeah.
Camper Life, hello.
Hi, Camper Life. So, we've gone dark. Hold on, guys.
There we go.
Hold on. Oh, and now you made us blurry. So we're having technical difficulties here.
There you go.
Is it?
Hold on. Let me just. All right. Hold on. Technical difficulties. All right. Look at the camera and tell me when I'm focused.
Keep going. There. Nope. Go back. You're focused.
There you go.
Okay,
we're back. Yes, I know.
Our camera shuts off sometimes, so that's one thing we haven't figured out.
I need to reset it. There's a shut off thing I need to touch, but I believe I can just touch the shutter button next time and do that. Yeah, I will show up and lights go out.
That was just our camera malfunctioning.
The camera timed out. So
the camera was saying, "You're done using me, so let's just shut off." Okay, so you are starting another YouTube channel.
Yes, I am.
What's it about?
Making videos and content, telling your story as RVers.
As RVers, as adventurers, as travelers.
Van life travelers, telling your story while you're on the road. So let's take a look at this real quick.
Okay.
Or not.
Where is it?
I loaded it.
Right down there. There we go.
Hey Garrett, it's Andrew from Our National Adventure, and of course for us it's moving day. We watched your video and think it'll be an awesome addition to the RV community.
Hey guys, Russ here from The Roads We Roam. Recently, Garrett reached out to me about a new channel he was creating, RV Media Creators, and asked me what I thought about it. I saw some of his videos, I saw the trailer, I saw his first episode, and honestly, this is super exciting. That's one of the biggest struggles we as creators, especially in this RV world, have. We've got these great, amazing stories, but if we don't know how to tell it, it's really difficult for that to translate. And I think this video series that Garrett is starting up is going to be instrumental. I know I'll be watching, and I think you should be watching as well.
All right, so
that wasn't exactly what we planned to show you. We wanted to show you the trailer that he created for the video probably a month ago. I mean, for the channel.
Yeah.
And it's a fantastic trailer, and he's put the link in the description of the channel. So
yes.
We want you to go over there and check it out, because we wanted to premiere it here, and it isn't working.
Yes.
But we've had a few of our kind of our support sort of for our channel, for this channel, to review your work on this new channel, to kind of just talk about what it's about. And he's gonna do a longer video with more information about their thoughts, kind of as a beta testers as a before you premiered.
If you are interested in creating videos while you travel, whether it's traveling during the summertime, on the weekends, however it is, there are unique challenges that come with creating videos while you travel.
Mm-hmm.
And
especially when you're unplugged for so long, and maybe off grid.
Yeah, right now we're coming to you live from a RV that's being run off of a generator, a hotspot that's being charged by a battery pack. Mm-hmm. Yep. And we're sitting outside, freezing.
In the wind. Well, it was warm when we started.
Yeah. So
the only thing I really wanted was there to still be light, because there's awesome mountains back here in the dark.
The Sandia Mountains are right there behind us.
So beautiful, beautiful.
So one of the things I really wanted to kind of convey on this channel is I want to help you guys. I want to help people that have YouTube channels that want to grow, and especially ones that are on the road. So people like Russ from Roads We Roam, I have knowledge about things that I can help him with, and his channel is a lot bigger than me.
But he can also he can also glean information from you guys as
Yes.
you learn new things and you want to share. It's not just you preaching to the choir.
It's a community.
He wants to get those of you who are brand new, been doing it for a year,
Yeah.
or have a bigger channel, kind of all together and making it something that can help everyone. Because
Yes.
you have channels that you've watched to kind of help you learn YouTube, but it wasn't specific to this kind of travel.
Yes, it's very much just like, this is how you create videos. This is how you make engaging content. This is how you know. And my hands are going all over the place.
I've told him you need to control your hands.
Just did 1,000 miles in 4 days. Ready
Oh
to
my
be still for a
gosh.
little while. That's awesome.
Okay, RV Underway, you can be the first subscriber. Get in there and subscribe.
When we are done with this live stream, I will go in and I will make the videos that I've created already, and they're public.
So that you guys will
can
be able to
see-
binge watch those. What,
Yes.
you have 2, 3?
Two
trailer?
two videos created. One is a channel trailer, and one is the first part of a new series I'm calling the Essentials of YouTube.
How to get started.
Yeah, how to come up with the channel name, how to find your why. That's something most people, when they come up with a channel, they don't think about.
Like,
You don't
why
think
are we
about,
doing this?
why do I want to do this? Why? I mean, it took us a year or so into our channel
we were
before
a year in before somebody challenged us, that somebody knows who he is, who they are.
Yes.
Challenged us and said, well, why are you doing this? Why are you Diary of a Family? What is Diary of a Family about? And we took a month or two and talked and wrote it out and scratched things out, threw it in the garbage.
It can be a deep and heavy subject, so just be warned that if that's something you're interested in doing, make sure you just understand, just think about what adventure you are on, and just think, how can I benefit others by doing this?
Right. So it's not just about you and what you're doing, but
Yes.
what do other people want to learn or see or know? So
Yep.
X marks the spot. You did 1,000 miles in 4 days. I do not envy you at all.
We're trying not to do that kind of stuff anymore.
But you're at your location now, and when are you starting? Because I know you have a contract coming up here, and you're in Georgia now, which is where your contract was going to be. So give us some info. We want to know what's
We
happening.
want the dates.
The details.
Yep.
The tales of the deets.
Tales of the dates. All right.
Oh
So,
my goodness, we're getting tired.
Yeah, go over there, check it out. Give me about 3 or 4 minutes to just get everything public.
After the live stream.
After the live stream ends, go over there. Links in the description, so go right over there. RV Media Creators.
RV Media Creators.
And I will also work on another video with the interviews, 2 interviews you saw here, and 1 interview that's a fairly long interview, but is also fantastic, and you'll want to watch all of those. So I ran up against a real time block, and it just, with everything we were doing here with the rally, it just made it tough to kind of get everything together. And
I love it. I love it.
I'm sorry.
X marks the spot. You start October 14th. Well, good luck to you. I end basically October 18th. That's my last day. So you'll be starting, I'll be ending.
Yeah.
And I'm splitting, getting out of Texas, and we
Dodge.
haven't gotten our contract yet, but we are aiming for Arizona.
Yeah.
So that's probably where Diary of a Family is going to be located for the wintertime. And RV Underway, I love it. I love it. Go next door and give that puppy a milk bowl. Jeez. We don't have dogs.
Yeah, we
don't
don't.
think to have milk bones with us, but we should.
Maybe we'll just
Our
go
national
roll.
adventure, definitely fun creating and traveling, just like the RV world.
Thank you guys
Gotta
for
get
your
creative.
submission for this project.
Yeah, so our national adventure, that was Andrew, the first clip there. So
And if you think, if anybody watching this also thinks that this channel might be beneficial to them, share it with them.
yes.
You can share anything on YouTube with anybody.
Yep.
Basically.
In a
So-
little message on your Facebook page.
Yeah.
You can
just
do
say,
it
hey
just
guys,
privately.
brand new channel. Some guys making videos on how
Text
to
it
make
to them. Here's a
videos
link. You
online.
should watch this.
You know, and I want to do everything from, how do you make a video using a phone?
Mm-hmm.
How do you edit on your phone? What is really important? Is it a $200 microphone, a $800
camera that
camera
you're
setup
busting.
that I'm busting, you know, an iMac or
And what's
what-
your best internet connection?
yeah, how
when
do you
you're
get the best
off
out of
grid?
your internet as well?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've
Lots of good
learned
topics.
little tips and tricks over the years of how to kind of make all that work. So that's really the goal of the channel, is to help you tell your story.
So
So
shout
that's my
Okay,
why.
sorry, I keep interrupting you. He's passionate. Do you see the passion? So passionate.
Yeah.
Shout out to Our National Adventure. They have 1,000 subscribers. Are working on their watch
They're
time.
closer to like 1,200. I know.
So, I mean, if you guys please, we're begging you, go over, check out some of their videos and watch to the end. So
They're
that they
traveling
can get that,
all
that
over,
time. Oh my goodness, they
to,
have had
all the
so
national
many good
parks.
experiences. So many
and they're
good
hitting
experiences.
so many
So that's Allison and Andrew
Cripps.
and they're 3 little girls, and they are in search of like the quintessential perfect American little town to settle in. They've been on the road for over a year,
And they decided not to stop. So
Yeah.
at least they're gonna keep traveling until they see pretty much everything.
But she's one of those that's been learning from Garrett. Garrett's been learning from her,
Yeah.
and come on, let's show some love. You watch our videos.
I will
We've
be
been
doing
going over and watching
collabs.
hers.
I will be working on collabs with other channels as well.
That helps your channel grow too. I'm sure you'll get into that talk, and it'd be great to see some collabs with some of you newer YouTube creators.
And you can, I'll have all my contact information in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
But you can email me at rvmediacreators@gmail.com. And if you have questions, you can email me, you can leave a comment, and I will see about answering those in a video.
So changes with him starting this new YouTube channel, and he's been like doing double duty, getting ready for this rally and producing some videos that he wasn't even releasing yet.
Yep.
We are actually going to go down to just 2 releases on Diary of a Family,
Yes.
so that he isn't increasing his workload, because you're homeschooling the kids, you're managing the trailer, and you're keeping up now 2 YouTube channels.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you have one in the background for your business that you
Yes.
haven't been doing. So he doesn't want to overwhelm his workload as of yet. So the Friday video that we normally do is usually a little bit smaller.
That'll pretty much go away unless we have something really fun, really short, maybe like a kids-only video.
But
they'll-
that means that you'll go over to RV Media
Media
Creators
Creators.
on Friday
Yes.
and watch a new release on Fridays. So
Yeah.
you won't be missing out on a 3rd video. You just have to go to the other channel and realize that it's going to be specific to, you know, this type of talk. But,
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yes, everybody, when you're done checking out my channel, go to Our National Adventure, check out one of their playlists, and watch all 40 of their playlist videos. It's about 10 minutes in each video, so it's going to be about 4 hours of video watching.
That's
but
a good bump in there. Watch time. That's awesome.
we are really close. We're at 700
We're at
subscribers.
700. We did not change our subscribers this week. It's okay. It's okay.
I know.
We've been rallying and we've been finding footage and we've kept up with you guys. We've popped on a couple of times. I think when we were at the museum
Yep.
on the rainy day. Was
Yeah,
that
we
Friday?
did a couple surprise live streams this week.
No, that was Thursday.
That was Thursday. Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah.
So we're keeping up with the content we're adding, and those of you who have decided to sub with us and become DFAM, you know, we really appreciate all the communication that we're getting from you and all these new friends that we're meeting. So,
Yeah. That's
so
awesome.
are we catching up here on the
Yeah.
camper life? Headed
How-
to Florida for the winter to meet up with Roads We Roam, Blue Wave, and several others. You guys, those are DFAMers that we haven't met, and we are so
Yes.
excited to meet. I can't believe that you guys get to do it, but I guess Florida's the place to be, and we're not going there. I'm pouty.
Well, yeah, we do have plans of getting to Florida eventually.
Eventually, but
Maybe next
Yeah.
year we'll winter there. But we also have other things we have to think about while we're.
yep, we'll get there at some point. We got to get to every state, so Florida will be in our thing.
And
so
we haven't been
RV
to some
underway.
of the northern states, so.
Let's see, RV Underway. My channel is a rookie, but we'll link both your channels. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
But we'll check you out too, all okay?
You know, I even
Garrett
if
likes
I
to give feedback.
Yeah, I also, I mean, I'll link a channel that has like 50,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers. If we're talking about something about another channel, we'll link that other channel in our description.
So you can go and check it out.
You can go check their channel and see what we're talking about.
Let's see. You guys are being reviewed? What? Our national adventure, we are being reviewed. Does that mean you got your watch time you needed? Oh my goodness.
Hope so.
You guys have to talk to us. You should text us these things. Oh my goodness. Allison, I am so excited for you guys.
Of the balloons.
Oh, congrats. Anyway, let's see. I will be headed out of Florida, coming your way to Arizona in February. You may just miss us, but then again, maybe not. If we get a contract at the beginning of November like we planned, then it would be ending at the end of January, but we may stick around. Who knows? We'll see. But we will definitely at some point cross paths. So we always tell you guys where we're kind of at, and if you want to get with us, you know, you can find us on Facebook, instant message us after we friend you, or even just send us an email. Hey, I need to connect. We wanna meet with you. So we love meeting with DFammers.
Yes, we do.
We do.
And we've done a couple unofficial meetups.
We have a few unofficial. They're all unofficial.
They're all unofficial. Yes.
RV Underway says, really appreciate that our national adventure, having way too much fun camping and creating. Looking forward to Garrett's new channel. Oh, it's good, guys. He takes his time. I tell him, take your time. I tell him, maybe you want to reshoot that scene, and he has to reshoot it. Some of the stuff we do on Diary of a Family, we just roll with the punches, because, I mean, with kids, you can't get them to stand and look at the camera.
You try for the shot. If you get the shot, great. If not, and the kid's
you cut
hanging
it
upside down, yelling and screaming, you kind of just, okay. Do I want to keep that in or not?
Well, I think some of our campers are coming back. Camper life. Our national adventure is the norm. Just takes a few days till you get your email. Just had a friend get completed. Awesome! You know, we're there with our watch time, but it's just our subscribers.
I know, for some reason, people that watch our videos but don't subscribe. So
anyway, Garrett just likes to gripe. You need to stop being so negative on camera.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully this new channel will help.
This new channel will help.
It'll help kind of cross, because I'm talking about our Diary of a Family channel as well, using it as an example a lot of times.
A lot of times.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, it is getting chilly. We are having campers come back, other families, kids running back behind us. So, like I said, we're still at 700 subscribers. We are super, super happy for all of you that have joined us.
Yes.
And are joining us on the live streams and making this really interactive, because it gets really boring sitting here staring at a camera and talking.
The live chat is what makes this.
Keeps us energized and engaged.
Yes. Yeah.
So we haven't had any interviews lately. If any of you are interested in being interviewed as I live in a camper, or I am on the road half the time, part of the time, weekender. If you want to be interviewed, we would love to interview you, get to know you, let the DFam get to know you as well. RV Underway, I want a huge shout out to you for jumping on and being there. I mean, everybody else on the chat are people that have joined us regularly for quite a few months now, and it's just great to have new people joining us and adding good comments in there. So
RV Underway just said, had a good time, Garrett. Had a good time, Garrett and Carolyn, but Jeebs, my butler just brought my warm milk and medication, so I got to ease on. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us. That's awesome.
I love it. Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna go inside as soon as as we're done here.
Yes. It gets cold at night, but then as soon as the sun is up,
it warms
it warms right on up. So you have to layer up definitely for the Balloon Fiesta. It's October, man. It's October. I mean, some places have gotten snow already.
Yes. Montana has snow. Like
I think
summer.
Idaho
It's
got
supposed to be
snow.
summer.
When southern Canada snowed some of our friends in, it snowed in Idaho too. So
Yeah,
it's close to Washington.
it is.
You guys, it was so fun to chat with you tonight.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, live life
Live life intentionally. Bye, guys.